What is up, guys? M913 here, and we're back with some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Last episode, we just found out about Sayori's depression. And man, that was a really heart-hitting moment. That really hit me, really bad. Like, wow. Honestly, I didn't see that coming at all, so it really hit me. So I did say from right here, from where we left off. Alright. I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Oh, right, and we also chose to help Natsuki with the cupcakes for the festival. I think it said tomorrow was the festival, so I don't know what's going to happen there, but we'll see. So, hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it weird. Don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Okay, just let yourself in. I see you brought a lot of the stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that... Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you've not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Frankie? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Kick! This is ridiculously heavy. I carry that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. At least he said I'm gonna smile, not like a frowny bitch. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong that when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not in school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Ha. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you were treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki. Forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate you that you are trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that? Anyway, just trust me on this one. Things are getting awkward. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Haha. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Frankie. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure that I don't mess up her precious baking. Frankie, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following the instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki's proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delight in expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that, too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Oh, that was Natsuki. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk in a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing was already improved. Or has. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks her finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my whisk. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to itch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I like to see you try. Oh lord, this is starting to get uncomfortable. I push harder just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all of her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Wow. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. It's not even on her cheek in her picture. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Okay. Do I have her pinned against the wall? Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me? You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. What? Are you gonna kiss her? I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you don't put other people's fingers in your mouth. That's gross. That's honestly gross. Oh god, look at her face. She feels uncomfortable about it too. Well, what? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Oh, her face changed again. Frankie, you realize you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. Is that what I'm seeing? You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths, not swallow. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Eh? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki pushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. Left the dirty tray up in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. Yep. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing. Like nothing ever happened. That smells good. Smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet, smelling, warm air fills in the room. Look at how cute they are. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. Well, that's actually a really cute idea, so... Haha! Maybe I'm getting it from you. Oh! It's getting hot in here. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Oh, Did you say something? No, nothing. You seriously didn't hear that? Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do. So we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Ha! Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Well, that's because she's depressed, you asshole! Didn't we already go through this? Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Oh, she actually knows about the manga. She did hear about it, right? In, like, one of those days. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. Or pinning me to the fucking wall and then lick the icing from my fingers. Should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Haha. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Jeez. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Yeah, you did! Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, basically asking for a date. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Frankie, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry, I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you. Oh, I thought it was me saying that. It's saying I feel the same about that. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding onto me. Oh no. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. We want to be with Sayori, not Natsuki! What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy and I feel her soft breaths against me. And the music stopped. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori! Did you just see that? Hi, Frankie? Uh-oh. Sayori, just now we weren't... It's okay, Frankie. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later... Oh, man. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Oh, man. It's about to get weird. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here to see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. Oh, God. We're about to make her more depressed, aren't we? Oh, no, 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 no. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. I am making her more sad. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, God, no. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Frankie? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? Oh, no. Don't give me this again. Not more emotions. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. No! No, Sayori, no! No! Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Frankie. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. We just talked about this. Come on. Monica was right. Wait, what? I should just... Monica. Wait, whoa. Is Monica telling Sayori to kill herself? So many things are happening right now. Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Frankie. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Oh, this is making it worse, though. You saw how close you were getting with Natsuki. Oh, God. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Frankie, I like you so much that I want to die. Oh, fuck. This is not good. This is really not good. For what just happened just now. Oh, Lord. Did I do something wrong? I feel like I did something wrong. What did I do? I definitely did something wrong. I just don't know what. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I will always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. We need to save. I have to say, I mean, this is what I've been trying to be with Sayori. I love Sayori's character. Why do I feel like that's gonna be wrong, though? Like, something bad's still gonna happen if I say that. I don't know. Fuck it. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Frankie. Aww. Actually seeing them hug. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Frankie, Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Frankie. I want to be with you forever. Aww. Me too. Aww. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Frankie. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Wow. Sayori and I slowly released each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it. Oh, whoops. Even if we really are a couple, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Frankie? Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best day for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Oh, man. And now we're about to be at the festival. Oh, Lord. It's getting crazy up in here. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. And knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Why is everything so quiet? There's no music. This is creepy. Frankie, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. Wait, what? That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online, and I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember that Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Frankie. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Okay, I'm taking off the earphones. Something's about to happen. I don't know what's going. You kind of left her hanging this morning. You don't. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, but I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan to bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. I'm really scared right now. I am really scared right now. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. I kinda am too. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. This is getting creepy. I'm so uncomfortable. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the other ones she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my... Oh, I'm feeling chills. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Oh, God. What the hell? Frankie, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different. Oh, Lord. This is getting really uncomfortable. I don't know what to do. Everything else Sayori's written. So this is why it's a horror. It said it on Steam. The Steam tag said it was a horror. Like a psychological horror or some shit. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... well, alright. I try not to take too long, okay? Oh, God. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Shut up. Monica calls that out after me. I quickened my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. I mean, besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reached Sayori's house, knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Oh, God, I need a sip of water. Oh, God. My like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, knock on the door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to do this like this. Reach her privacy, but she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Say, oh! Oh! What the fuck? Yo, the music's weird. Oh god. No! What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? Yo, my hands are shaking. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can't be real. Sayori would do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I can't believe it either! I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best. And that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? Why she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? Don't tell me that was the reason. Oh my god. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. No. Oh, wait. What is happening? What the? This game is creepy. Oh my god. But Sayori died? And her picture's gone. Was that it? Was that the whole game? Oh my goodness. I can't believe what just happened. Fucking Monica, though. Did Monica really tell her to kill herself? Did she really? I can't believe this. I am closing this right now. Oh my god. I just want to point this out too. I did play this 2 years ago, but I never really went far because I thought the game was dumb. And then recently, my friend told me that I should play it, that it gets good. So, like, I gave it another chance and everything, and holy shit. And back then, I didn't even know this was a horror. I thought this was just like another, just dating simulator or some shit, some dating sim game. I feel so uneasy right now. I need to fucking extend this more. I honestly just can't believe what just happened. Oh my god. So I don't know if that's how the game ends? Is that how the game completely ends, or is it just because I went with Sayori's side and then she just died? Like, I wanted to be with Sayori, so if I went with Natsuki or Yuri, would they have died too? Instead of Sayori? Man, I don't know. Oh, God. That's so depressing. And so sad. Oh my god. I guess that's it with Doki Doki? Is that it for this game? I would have to assume that's it, but people, let me know in the comments if that's actually the end of the game. Like, is that the end of the game, or is it just like the game just, or is it just like the game just chooses that everybody that just dies because you choose to date them or something? So do they just die one by one, and it's just the same results every time? Because I have no idea. I really don't know. So, if people could let me know in the comments if that's actually the end of the game or not, that would be great if I knew. Other than that, if there's nothing else, I guess that's the end of this game. Until someone actually tells me if there's actually still more. Just let me know in the comments, and I will still continue playing this, but I don't think I'm going to be playing this for at least a little while now. Maybe at least a week or two. Like, it made me so unsettled. I felt my heart pumping. I felt the chill in my spine. Oh, that was just horrifying. Anyway, that's it. And again, let me know in the comments if that's really the end of the game. And I will see you guys in the next video.